Good morning. Okay, so plan today is practice-wise a little bit the same as yesterday. Definitely still want to do some wedges, but also would like to work up a little bit more to some longer irons, definitely 4-iron, try and get that done. Do want to try and do a little bit of putting. Weather looks pretty good at the moment, so hopefully we'll be able to get out and do that. And then the other thing that I need to address is I need to work on this. So obviously I've taken the grips off pretty much all my clubs, already done a few of them, but fingers crossed today my new grips are going to be coming, so then I will be hopefully re-gripping these, getting this bit all tidied up. And so we'll cover that a little bit later. What is it, Riley? Hopefully. Yes. This is what we've been waiting for. So I've been using the Jumbomax grips for probably a few months now. I started having quite a bit of pain in my left wrist, probably because of the amount that I hit off of mats at the driving range. And I saw a video by Peter Finch basically saying that he had obviously pains in his wrist as well, changed to that and it helped. I decided to give it a go, and to be honest, experienced a very similar thing. I found the other grips were hurting my wrist and ripping my hands apart, so made the change, did it on one club, then increased it to a few other clubs, and so it's made a big difference. So to give you a reference then, this is the difference in the grips between the one I used to have, which was a Golf Pride multi-compound, and the Jumbomax Bryson Dechambeau grips now. And so obviously you've seen all of the clubs already, so I'm now going to jump in and fit the new grips. So I'm going to run through re-gripping then, just in case you don't know how to re-grip them, and then I'll probably just fly through kind of doing the rest of them. So got everything I need. Obviously got the club I'm going to do, the grip that I want to put on. I've got a solvent to go on the grip tape, solvent to go in the grip. Can be one and the same thing. I just like having one as a spray, one as a bottle. Obviously you've got the grip tape as well, and then this is just something to catch the leftover solvent kind of with. Cool. I'll get out the grip tape. Stick that on. Just want to make sure that there's like a little bit overhanging. I have these like pre-cut ones that I get just because I really can't be bothered with trying to sort of measure it out and make sure that it's like the correct length. So these ones are just pretty standard. So it's obviously just the double-sided tape. So stick on one side of it. Again, make sure there's a little bit of overhang at the top. Stick it on. And this one comes with off the other side. Wrap it most of the way around. Take off this external layer. Just try and make sure that the grip tape stays down. Okay, wrap it all the way around. Okay, so you've obviously got the grip is then covered in grip tape. This is where the spray solvent comes in. Again, as best as I can, I'll try and get it into the receptacle thing. Obviously, would advise generally to try and do this outside where you can, just because it's always going to create a little bit of a mess, but it really isn't that bad. Right, get the solvent, This is why I quite like the pour-on stuff, is to put it actually inside the grip as well. So I'll just put that down for a minute. Cover the hole at the bottom with a finger. Squirt in a bunch of the solvent. Cover it. You move up and down. Just coating the inside. Okay, and then just pour it back over the grip tape and into the receptacle. Okay. And then sort of the hardest bit is just trying to get that first bit over the grip. Cool, okay, that's on. And then, yeah, just shimmying it down. Should slide fairly easily on. And have a rough idea of where straight is. And then it's just adjusting it, so obviously I'm just putting it down and twisting it myself. Pretty easy to twist. So I personally just like take my normal grip with the reference point, see whether I'm like happy with where it's lined up. Then make little tweaks to it until I'm happy. So obviously you can see some people online that do it where they have, you know, all properly gripped in and everything, so they have proper alignment things that they can look at. If you obviously have access to that, then great, probably go ahead and do that, but you really don't need it. I just do it like this. Also, I've had it from doing other people and then got it and not been super happy, not felt like it's pretty aligned. So yeah, prefer just doing it myself, and then I can make sure that I'm happy with when I grip it, that it is set up. So there's one done. I'll now probably fly through and get all of the other grips done. Okay, there we go. Finished regripping all of the clubs. Even did the stack system thing as well. That one was in badly need of regripping. So just put them out there to dry, put them on this piece of cardboard that we're going to be chucking soon anyway, just in case any little bits kind of drip off while I clean the rest of the floor. But yeah, then in about 10-15 minutes normally, that's all it takes for the solvent and that to dry. Those will be stuck on, and that's it, job done. Great, so now that regripping is done, I can switch gears and really start to concentrate on practice for the day. As I mentioned this morning, definitely focus for today is to try and get some putting practice in. Yeah, here where we are, it is absolutely terrible weather. All the greens are going to be in bad condition, so luckily, obviously have a green out in the garden. So yeah, gonna go out there and hopefully get some putting practice done. Unfortunately, before I start putting, I'm going to have to hoover up all the debris that comes off the mat I got when I'm using the net. Okay, hoovering now all done, so we can actually get on with some putting practice. So plan for today then, putting wise, so we've got the putting green just there behind me, and yeah, basically going to be working on primarily shorter putts, because obviously I can't really do kind of 20-30 foot putts, but yeah, going to be looking at doing sort of 4, 5, 6 feet putts. Working a little bit on green reading. I've got an app on my phone that basically helps to kind of show the slope, so I can look at what I think it is versus what it really is. And then, as always for me, really important is just trying to kind of get the ball rolling end over end. So I usually have like a red line on my golf ball that I can putt and see if that kind of rolls true to how I wanted it to. Yeah, and kind of work on that type of distance, really just kind of keep my eye in this time of year, hopefully 1-2 months away from really being able to get out and play more. So yeah, just trying to kind of keep things going during the off season. Okay, so putting session done. You see from a few of the clips there, kind of went around the holes doing 3-4 foot putts, then did a bit of a ladder where it was kind of like 1 pace, 2 pace, 3 paces away from the hole. Overall, feel pretty good. Definitely felt like I was rolling it end over end as I wanted to. Definitely room for improvement on the green reading. Genuinely considered a few times whether I should look at something like aim point, stuff like that. Because yeah, all of the putts that I managed to miss were definitely from not quite reading it properly, even though it is obviously a mat that I use quite a lot and so should know the breaks pretty well. But yeah, so now I'm going to go and jump on the mat and again do some more full swing work. As I say, fairly similar to yesterday, but definitely would like to work up to some of the longer irons and just kind of work on strike there. So unfortunately, life has just got in the way today, so I've not been able to get out and hit any more balls. But anyway, that's fine. Really happy with the bit of practice I was able to get done and getting the clubs re-gripped. So that's going to be it for today and get back at it tomorrow.